you all. Look, folks, what's missing is anger. What's missing is passion. And until we are angry and passionate about this cause, we have as much chance to succeed as a turtle does swimming across that in 5 minutes. We have got to get angrier, and we've got to get more passionate, and we've got to act like there is an emergency. And frankly, notwithstanding everyone's effort, this is not a successful turnout, and we shouldn't congratulate ourselves that it is. We're in a community with major universities, Bard, Vassar, others, community colleges. We have not seized this issue like our lives depend on it. We're acting as if apathy is as relevant a response as being here today, and it's not. Last week we were in state Supreme Court about 5 blocks from here trying to stop Cricket Valley. And let me give you a couple of minutes about what occurred during that legal proceeding in which we sued Cricket Valley and the state. The state is the lead agency on this project. That means they're supposed to be conducting environmental reviews to demonstrate whether the project will or will not be consistent with state energy policy and with the health and welfare of our citizens. The state last conducted a review in 2010. Since then, there have been about 2,100 articles peer-reviewed explaining the problems with fracking, the environmental problems, the health problems, the contribution to climate change. Guess what? None of those are discussed in the environmental impact study, which was used to approve this project. None of them. So we went to court and we said to the judge, look, before you let them start operating, ensure that an updated study is done so everyone can understand exactly what is at stake. And guess who stood with Cricket Valley? The lawyers from the New York State Attorney General's office. Governor Cuomo's lawyers were standing with Cricket Valley, arguing against doing any further environmental testing and claiming that this project was absolutely imperative in light of the deal to close Indian Point. Okay? That's where we are in New York State. Complimenting this governor for his temporizing, we have no more time to temporize. No more time for political compromise. No more time for half-truths. What we have in New York State, ladies and gentlemen, is an incoherent policy. And here's the policy. No fracking in New York, but as much natural gas from fracking wells in neighboring states as we need for our consumption. That is an incoherent policy. If we cannot frack because it's too dangerous to human health and to the environment, we have to generalize that principle and stop using frack natural gas. How much more simple could it be? A 5-year-old can understand this. And if it's not too dangerous to do, let's do it on the South Shore of New York State, in Binghamton, and all the rest of it. Don't make a political compromise. Be true to some principle for once. So here we are. I moved up so I could see what you can see. It's a disgrace. And most of it has occurred in the period after New York has banned fracking. You understand? Mr. Cuomo has got to be held accountable, and it's obviously not going to be by his current Attorney General, who's standing with Cricket Valley. So I'm suggesting the following. Students around the state who are motivated by Greta from overseas have to be motivated to go to Albany en masse and camp out in that beautiful park right outside of the governor's office and raise the demands about your future. Because we're old. Okay? But unless you increase the stakes like we did in 1968 and 69 at Columbia University when we needed to end the war, you are not going to deal with the exigency which exists. You're fooling yourselves to think that politics as usual will get it done. It will not get it done. Only anger, strong demands, persistence will. Thank you very much.